Great, 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 great. Let's bring up the TikTok guys. hmm And let's see what we can do here. So I'm gonna say, let's just do Google whiteboard. Perfecto. Can you use this one? Perfect. Okay, seems like we're already set up for our TikTok. So let's just go live here as well, and then see if we can go live on both places, guys. Okay. I'm just making sure that we can go live on both places. No issues. Okay, yeah, we're live here. Show comment on stage and go live here. Um, um, okay. All right. So if you're here, you have to understand that I'm live on two different platforms. I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on LinkedIn, I'm live on YouTube, and but I'm looking more at my TikTok page or my TikTok live. So if you have any question that comes up, do well to ask. And ChatGPT UFO, ooh, ChatGPT UFO, elevate. Thank you. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Let's get the guys coming. Let's get guys coming. Hi, we have one person watching here. So, guys, that's guys on Facebook. If you are from Facebook, um, I can also take your comment, but you'll see me go through between many screens. I have TikTok also. I have LinkedIn guys here. I have YouTube guys here. So do well to show your love for your platform. Let's get it. Let's go. And today's going to be an awesome time. We're looking into SMTP. All right. So what exactly is this thing? How does it work? And how can we exploit it? All right, so this is what we're looking at today, SMTP, and we're going to be talking about this in more detail. So I'm going to say, all right, let's see. If you have a question, do well to drop it down in the comment section, and I'll do well to take it. I want to make it more interactive, one of those things where we have to instead, show more love and get more people here. Oh, we have people here coming. Uzu, thanks for joining. Jamal, assalamu alaikum. Jamal Babs or Babes. Nadia Babes, thanks for joining. Let's get the likes going. Let's get the like going. And today we'll be talking about hacking into SMTP servers. How do we do that, guys? The rule is simple, right? We have our culture already. We have our rule already. And our rule is all we do is like and share. Like and share. Mayor King, thanks for joining. Like and share. Let's get it to 3,000 likes, guys. Let's get it to 3,000 likes because today the topic is quite interesting. And as usual, we'll not just be talking. Okay, so this is not all about let's talk, let's say this, let's do that. No. This is not of what we're doing. We like getting our hands dirty. We like seeing what this thing is. We like going to the level where, hey, by the way, if this is it, then we want to know. Okay, so that is what we're getting our hands on today. And yes, for sure, we will be talking about SMTP and we will be seeing what SMTP is And what is the advantage of this, by the way? Like if I am able to get access to an SMTP server, what can I do? Those are some of the interesting things that we're going to talk about. So not just the hacking part of it, but the protection part of it. Okay, how do we protect it? And most importantly, the part where we focus on uh, access management, we focus on the protection that we can do, and so on and so forth. And like I said, guys, if you're here, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. I see Marquise. Thank you for the likes, guys. Let's get it to 3,000. Kobe, thanks for joining. And what we're going to be doing is just seeing if we can get this thing all the way to the top. All right. So that's all I'm asking. Let's super tap. Okay. And if you want to be a student, if you want to register as a student, oh, thanks for that. El Toro, thank you. And yeah, so that's what we'll be talking about today. SMTP. Ooh, SMTP. Very interesting. All right. Thanks for joining. Claude, BJ, Leslie, Romero, thanks for joining. Let's get it. We're at 300 likes. We are getting there. And while we wait for the others to come in, we're going to start talking about what SMTP is, why we are doing those likes. Okay, we want those power likes, those, super tap, super tap, super tap. And we will be seeing some very interesting stuff that will be coming our way today. All right. So let's get it and let's get some stuff run in. Okay, let's start with the discussion of what exactly this is. And this is, if you've been coming here, this is how we do it. We start with a discussion. We start with exactly what are we talking about? How does it work? What are some of the commands that we can use? And those commands, what do they do? All right. And we're going to see how we're gonna actually break into an SMTP server today. And we're going to see what happens when we break into an SMTP server. Okay, so we want to make sure that we keep liking this live. We want to make sure that we invite friends, share it to as many people as possible. Those likes really encourage me. Thanks for the follow, Uzu. Really appreciate you. Thanks for the gifts. Oh, universe. Wow, thank you, Sam. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Sam. And Uzu, thanks for the follow. Man, I need you to develop for me a website. Lecturer, please send me a DM. I will be happy to design your website for you. And we will be happy to not only design your website, we will also design it from a security perspective. That means that not only beautiful, but also very secure. All right. So that's what you're getting if you come with us. Very secure. Thank you for that stuff. So, okay, now let's talk about this. Okay. So send me a DM. Send me a DM. I'm a lecturer. In the DM, just tell me, hey, when you send one DM, TikTok is gonna like not allow you send more. So just write as much as possible. Hey, my name is that. Thanks for the universe, Hamilton. Appreciate you. Adama, thanks for the follow. Why do you have my mentor's name? Thanks for the follow. So what we're going to be doing now is, just write, hey, I'm lecturer, saw you there. Bona, thanks for the follow, and I'd like you to design me a website. That's it. Okay, because if you just say hello and then I might not remember and then I don't know who I'm talking to, and that can be a problem. We are at 1,000 likes. Let's get it. Let's go. You guys are the best. You're the best crowd. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. And I love you guys. And we're here to just share knowledge. That's what we do here. Okay. Every single day. I try to do it every day. Sometimes I know you guys come on here, you don't find me, and you're like, where is this guy? I run 3 companies right now. So it's not easy coming here, getting this thing done. But I also love the fact that we are communicating. I want to give back. And that's what we're doing. So let's start with this interesting thing. Okay, what exactly is SMTP? All right, SMTP, I'm going to do what people do in school. They come and they give you the meaning of something, and they claim that meaning, the full meaning of SMTP, they claim is the definition. That we don't do that here. You guys know I don't do that. So we're going to tell you what SMTP is. It's simple mail transfer protocol. All right. But this is not the definition. And you guys know I'm never happy with this kind of stuff. This is not the definition of SMTP. It is what SMTP stands for. All right. So it's not the definition, it's what it stands for. So SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Well, the word simple looks like English to me. Very simple. Okay. All right. Thanks for joining Dada V. Thanks for joining Emma Steve. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep liking. I know when I start talking, you might be tempted to stop, but let's keep going. Let's keep liking and sharing. So SMTP, if you look at me looking at this screen, this is where I have the display screen, and this is where I look at your comments. Right in front of me is your comment. On my right-hand side is the display screen. So if you look at me looking this way, don't think I'm trying to look away from you or be disrespectful. Danny M, thanks for the follow and for the like as well. Please, let's keep going. Okay, let's get to 3,000. So simple sounds like an English word to me. Mail sounds like an English word to me. Transfer starts like a simple English word to me. So simple, we're making it as simple as possible to take a mail and to transfer it using specific conditions. Now, this is where most people don't tell you. And thanks for the flowers, Lazenja FX. Appreciate you, bro. Please also like and share, all right? This is where people don't really tell you anything. They say, hey, simple mail transfer protocol. But what is this word? What is this protocol? What does this mean? Why is this word even here in the first place? And this is where some of the secret in cybersecurity is hidden in plain text. I repeat that. Some of the secret, Anonymous, thanks for the like, some of the secret in cybersecurity is hidden in plain text. Now, I know we understand what we mean by simple mail transfer. This, even if you tell a kid from primary school, they'll get an idea. They might not fully understand it, but they'll get an idea. All right, it's simple, and we're taking a mail, maybe an email, let's put it like that, and we're sending it, we're transferring it somewhere. So why the word protocol? Why is that word here? Now, when I explain the word protocol here, you're going to notice a pattern. Okay, you're going to notice a pattern, and that pattern should stick in your head because the pattern is what we're attacking. And that's why I'm focusing on that word protocol. That's why it has a different color. Now, in the English language, protocol means a way of doing things, a procedure. You see the word protocol, procedure, it's a way, it's a condition, it's restriction, it's I'm looking for the best word and I want it to come out so that it can hit our brains. Okay, it's a condition. So we're going to put all of those things up here. So it's a condition, it's a procedure. It could also be a procedure. Okay, procedure. It's a streamline. Okay, that's another word. Streamline. Standardized. Okay, I think that is the word. Standardized way. All right. So when someone tells you, hey, I'm using a protocol to send my emails, they are telling you something very interesting. They're saying there are certain conditions to be met. Okay, there are certain procedures to be followed. There are certain streamlined ways you must do it. And because of that, this SMTP has put itself in a box. And that is where we come in. It has put itself in a, thanks for the follow. Oh, I like that name. It's a time, 59 seconds. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to put this word standardized way in a different color because I think this is the best. This is the word that really touches it. It's a standard way. Now, when someone tells you there is a standard way of doing something, there is a standard procedure to be followed, there is you must do this and not this, it means they have created a standard for it. Okay? And what is the standard? Well, we're going to talk about the standard by looking at this image. When we look at this image and we're done with it, we're going to now ask ourselves a simple question. All right, good and fine. I'm just joining. Can I learn how to hack SMTP? That's exactly what we're doing, and we're still explaining it. Veg. Thanks for joining, Veg. I remember your name. You've been here before. Mm. And guys, please don't forget, I always count on you to reply to the people who are just joining. This is our culture. We've explained this before. When someone is joining, Cyber Griot, yes, sir. When someone is just joining, please. Oh, thanks for the love. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that came from Cyber Griot. Appreciate it, brother. And that's one towards my life goal. I appreciate you. That's awesome. Now, guys, listen to me. When people join, and this is just something I'm asking for you as a community, because I believe that we're creating a community. When someone joins and is new and doesn't really understand what we're doing, I count on you. I specifically count on you to bring them up to speed. I was here for the call center we did last time. Great to be back. Really? Oh, really? Thanks. Yes. Well, now we're talking about hacking SMTP servers. Now, by the way, if you were here for that call we did, I have built a working platform on that call. Okay, I've built a software as a service on that call system, so you can just literally go there, create an account. If you want to be part of it, I'm going to be dropping a link, and I want you to register on that. And Tony, thanks for joining, and thanks for the follow. Okay, let's go back to what we're talking about. So, SMTP, which is a server, stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, but we are not too concerned with the simple, we're not compared with concerned with the mail, we're not concerned with transfer. We know. Okay, now let me show you why I say protocol is something we're supposed to focus on. So, the call center was an AI that was able to make calls automatically by itself and get ask the person to make payments, transcribe what was being said, blah 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 blah. We can bring it back if you want. Joel, thanks for the hat me. Appreciate you, my brother. All right, guys, let's go back to discussion. It is out, Leo. It is out. That is exactly what we're talking about today, SMTP servers. All right. So here's the thing we're going to be talking about. And I'm going to zoom in right now into that image. And we're going to talk about this image just for now. We're going to focus on this image. If you look at this image, it talks about the simple message transfer. There's nothing about the protocol. Okay? It's not. Why am I not always receiving notification of your life? I don't know. Maybe you should follow me and add notification. Is paid RI, and how could I access it? What is RAI? Paid RIA? Paid, oh, it's paid AI? Is that what you're saying? We're talking about SMTP today, guys. So this is how SMTP works. The sender sends a message not to the recipient. Many people think that when you are sending a message, you are sending it to the recipient. No, you are not. You are sending it to the SMTP server of that particular server or that particular network. Now, when that server receives it, it then uses the internet, okay, and it uses that internet to send it to your POP or IMAP server. Right now, there's something called POP 3, there's something called IMAP 3. I think they're all in version 3. And that IMAP server then sends it to the recipient. That is what happens. Now, the reason why we call this simple is because it's so simple. Guys, like just look at it. It's a one-way flow. It's as simple as it gets. Write an email, send it to the SMTP server. The SMTP server uses the internet, passes it through POP or IMAP, and send it to the recipient. As simple as that. As simple as that. The problem is this image does not say anything about the protocol. It doesn't say the way it moves. So how does it move? AI world, thanks to the follow. How does it move? How does it know where it's going to? How does it? All these things I'm asking you is falls under the protocol, the conditions, the procedure, the streamlinedness and the standardized or standardization of that particular thing. We have no idea. How can we set the SMTP up? We're not talking about setting up an SMTP, we're talking about hacking one. If you want to know how to set up an SMTP, go to to the link on my bio, sign up as a student. Okay? We do that in our class. So now we're going to ask ourselves a simple question. What are the standards? What are the standards? Because yeah, it's all good that I see this image, but the image is simple enough. Just give me exactly what I need. So, how exactly does the SMTP server know anything? How does it know that it's going to this person and to this other person? So, to answer that question, we're going to take another image and we're going to ask that image, how does it work? All right. Now, this image is a little bit too simple as well, but it's going to give us a little bit of an idea. I'm going to put it right here, and then we're going to click our protocol and link our protocol directly to this image. So let's see how that protocol works, shall we? Okay, let's go a little bit in there. So when a sender sends something, what really happens? Okay, how does the SMTP server know where it's supposed to go to? Because that's important, very important. So the SMTP server uses a specific port. I want you to think about that. It uses a specific port, which is usually port number 25. Well, other network administrators can program port number 26. They can program port number 587. They can program port number 465. Doesn't matter. Whatever that port is, that port is responsible for the movement. That transfer, data in motion, is responsible for that movement. Yes, some says different port. Yes, you can use a different port, okay, which we're going to talk about in a few moments, which is known as misconfiguration. I'm going to show you how network administrators lie and how you can catch them at the lie, okay? So we're going to do that. Don't worry. Whatever port is configured to use SMTP, that is the port that carries the email. Now, there is a problem. There is a problem here. And I'll tell you what the problem is. The problem is SMTP is too simple. So we're going to add a problem and we're going to say too simple. Okay? Now, the whole idea for building an SMTP server was to make it too simple. Like literally, guys, it's in the name. You can't blame me. It's in the name. All right? It's right there telling you I'm a simple mail transfer protocol. So because it's too simple and because the port talks, there's the best way I can say it. The port is verbose. In programming, we're going in cybersecurity, we're going to say this port is verbose. Okay, so we're going to put something here and just say verbose. All right, and then we're going to bring our port 25 and just say, yeah, we're just going to say our port is verbose, right? Okay, so our port is verbose, which means that it talks a lot. So we can find it when we're looking for open ports and closed port. We can find it because it gives us too much information. When that SMTP server gets your message, your mail, we can you notice that I'm not saying email? Are you noticing that? Are you noticing that I try to stick to the word mail, not or message? I don't want to say email. Who have noticed me trying to struggle with that? And the reason is because SMTP doesn't carry email only. I know it's a shock. A lot of you here think, oh, it carried only email. No, it doesn't. Now, The sender's SMTP server, I want you to listen. The sender, not the receiver. The sender SMTP server then sends the message. The sender. And this is where problem number one starts. And we're going to attack that problem. I know because you know what you are talking about. I always love your approach. Thank you. Okay. The SMTP server, which from the sender then sends the email. But here's what something happens. Something happens in the middle. And this, my dear friends, is what we have been looking for. This, my dear viewers, this, welcome to your protocol. Welcome to that thing we call the protocol. The SMTP server does some checks. The SMTP server does some checks. Are you on the same network? Listen, are you on the same network? Are you in my network? Are you in the same domain? What is your domain name? Is this my domain? Do I know this domain? Listen, it checks that. And if everything is okay, then it relays it. And this is where we attack. This is the problem. I know that many of you do not have a background on vulnerability assessment, but allow me to bring you up to speed. Allow me to struggle to bring you up to speed. There is a vulnerability here, and we're going to see it. When we see the vulnerability, we're then going to exploit it. And that vulnerability exploitation is what we call hacking. Remember where, in the simple way, SMTP just sends to the SMTP server, the SMTP server sends to the user or to the end or to the receiver. Okay. So if you look at this image on your screen now perfectly, you're going to notice a pattern. Okay. You're going to notice something is not quite okay. Forever paid. I greet as well. Thank you for joining, bro. Thanks for the 20 coins, Melanie. How are you? Now, there's something that has to happen. There's something we have to think about when we're looking at this particular structure. And I want you to see where the mistake is. And this mistake, unfortunately, cannot be fixed. Unfortunately. Cyber Griot, thanks for the heart. Oh, two. Thank you. Now, what we're going to do right now is look at that process and find out where that mistake is, and I'll be guiding you as we go through it. Now, this is a crash course on vulnerability identification. After that, we'll analyze the vulnerability, but we're going to fly over it, and then we're going to exploit the vulnerability. So here's what happens. A sender wants to send an email to somebody, and the person is 2@gmail.com. So this is the address, 2@gmail.com. This now tells you I'm sending an email. But there's a problem. If you think about this as an email only, you are losing weight. You can think about this as an SMS because there is SMS to email. There is email to SMS as well. Okay? Don't worry about that. Always, my brother, Cyber Guru. Thank you so much. Please come back as fast as possible. We'll wait for you. All right. When that person sends that email to @gmail.com, the sender's SMTP asks a question. The sender's SMTP asks a question. Hey, who is @gmail.com? You see, the @gmail.com is a domain. It asks the whole internet, who is that? And somebody say, hey, that's me. Puts their hand up. Hey, that's me. And then it says, oh, wow, do you have somebody called 2 in your server? And the person says, oh, yeah, I do have a 2. All right, this message is for that person. And then it picks it up and sends it to the receiver. This is supposed to be as simple as I've just said it. Then happens the protocol. Do you see the short message transfer, what I just explained? Such message transfer. Hey, I want to send to at gmail.com, or let's say I want to send to zw at gmail.com. Do you have, hey, who is gmail.com? Oh, I'm here. Do you have a zw at your domain? Oh, I do. Okay, this is a message from him. Fine. Here is where the vulnerability happens. We have to check that message. And the first thing it's going to check is, let me check if you are actually coming from the domain you are sending from. Are you really from at mailtrap.io? Are you really from Mailtrap? And then we say, if it's not the same, then we don't send the message. But if it's the same, then we then reply with an IP address. Guys, this area here, this protocol, okay, this thing that these guys wanted to do to quote unquote protect and identify whoever is coming, this is where we have the vulnerability. What is the vulnerability here? You might be asking yourself. I don't see any vulnerability. The vulnerability is under the DNS, the domain name server. The domain name server tries to figure out who is the sender and who is the receiver. But what if I say I am sending from the same location? So I want to send to at gmail.com, and instead of saying I'm mailtrap.io, I say I am gmail.com. So it bypasses this check. You see, we completely bypass that protocol and just do a short message transfer. As long as we say we're from the same server, it will accept. As long as we do that, it will accept. Problem is, can you fool an SMTP server that you are from the same location? Well, simple answer is yes. You can. And once that fooling happens, you are the boss. Let's see how exactly forever paid. That is IP spoofing. Yes, you can. But don't worry. You're asking, but how? That's where we're going. We're not running away from that. We are not running away from that at all. We are here to see that happen. All right, so let's go serve out the moment. Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second. I need to tell some guys that I'm. Okay. Okay. I just had to text some guys. All right. So we're back. Now, if I tell you how simple it is to fool the SMTP server that you are in the same destination as the receiver, you'll be mind blown. It's so simple that when I do it, you'll be like, okay, why have we been talking? The talking will make no sense. But the talking actually helps you to get a better idea of what this is all about. So let's go and check it out for the first time. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to log in as me on my computer. Okay. Just going to log in there. And as you can see, we have everything. Okay. Everything is happening here. Too many emails, 100 and something thousand of them. And this is what we want to hack. This is the CEO's email. If you're doubting, this is the CEO's email right here. Okay. Now, let's go and try to hack into that company. Now, 0001. Yeah, don't worry. That is what we're doing. I like it, sir. Keep going. Thank you so much, 001. You are now my number 3. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming. Really love that. Jeff, thanks for the follow. Sarah Torres, thanks for the follow. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to go and open our terminal. And I'll do you justice by making sure that the terminal is big enough so that we can all see it. Nobody lagging behind. Nobody say, I can't see, I can't do that. And we're going to go ahead and try. Let me just expand it rather than do that again. Okay. So I'm just going to become root by saying sudo su. And we're going to now talk about the SMTP part of it. Let me try to push this a little bit while making sure that you can still see me clearly. Oh, yeah. Okay, perfecto. And okay, we're just going to leave it like that. Okay, let's think about it. Why don't you create for us, though? Leo, what are you saying? What do you mean by why don't you create for us? File has SMTP info. What file has SMTP info? All right, no problem. We're going to take it one by one. This is hacking. What's the point in creating? Exactly, right? Why? What does he mean by, okay, you want to create your own SMTP server? It's quite possible. Shoot me a DM. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing. The first thing before you get into an SMTP server is you're going to ask yourself, where is it? Because we've made mention that it's usually on port number 25, but most developers, or I said a new file has SMTP info. Okay, most developers, we're going to like, oh, what port should I configure it on this port? So you need to know where it is first. And this is where I'm going to show you the first slide. Now, I want you to watch this very, very carefully. If you don't watch it carefully, you won't see the lie. Okay? You won't see the lie. So we're going to do nmap -st minus pn, and we're going to do it for zoix.com, which is my company. Press enter, and we're going to wait for zoix.com to come with a reply. Okay, we have a reply from zoix.com. Now, I want you to notice something quite interesting. Guys, okay, we can do this. So what we're going to do is, we're going to try to take questions at the end of the class. So when I'm finished, I know that sometimes when I finish, I just say goodbye, and that's not a good idea. I will take my time to take some questions. Did you notice that port number 21 is FTP, 53 is domain, but you see port number 587 says submission, port number 465 say SMTPS, so short message transfer protocol secured version. And our POP3 is here at 995. Our EMAPS is here at 993. We can see all of those ports. Where is port number 25? No port number 25. No port number 26. Nothing. If you look at this, it's like these guys are too secured. They've hidden the port I was looking for. I'm currently a web and app developer, and I would wish to join the session of this programming. Is it? Testng TV Media Services. Yes, you're welcome here anytime. Okay? Now, George, but thanks for the writing of that heading. What we're going to do is, the mistake we've made is here. We are not telling Nmap to tell us the versions and cross-check the service. If we do, the whole of this thing would change. So I'm not going to clear. I'm just going to write at the bottom so that I can scroll back. Say Nmap -st -sv -pn. So all we added is -sv, zoix.com. So we can go, I can do more, but is it possible to follow? Yes, you can follow. And we're going to put that up. And extend, yeah, you can follow. That's why we're doing it. So we've explained a lot before coming to this practical part. Wicked, worry less. Thanks for joining. -P25. Yeah, if we want to specifically look for port 25, we should look for port 25. But then I am assuming we're all at entry level. I know that some of you were advanced, but I'm assuming we're all at entry level. That's why we're going to see all the garbage. Now, you have noticed something. It's taken a little bit longer to reply to this one. Okay? And now the reply has come in, but we can see a lot of garbage. Okay, first thing, we're going to scroll up. And we're going to go back to our stuff. Now, we have noticed the lie. We now have the exact SMTP port showing up. something that was hidden. So SMTP believes in security by obscurity. It believes that if I just hide, nobody's going to find me, which is not true. We're going to find you multiple times. But if you look at the first command, there is no port 26. There is no port 26. If you look at the second command where we added service version, there is a clear port number 26, which is not SMTPS, but it's SMTP. And then there is a backup SMTP here, another backup SMTP here. You can see that we have 3 SMTP services running. Okay, so let's hack this. Okay, so first thing we've done is we've said, hey, we know where SMTP is at port number 26. I'm going to go with port number 26. You can go with any other of the ports. In fact, we'll try to go with the other ports, but I'm going with port number 26. We're going to go now and say, hey, can we connect to that server on port number 26? And therefore, guys, I'll show you first before I do anything. So if we say telnet, which is that, and we say telnet.zoix.com on port number 26, if we are able to connect to that server, I will go back to that image and show you what we've just done. So if I press enter and the connection establishes, I will go back to that image and show you what we have done. So press enter and we are connected to that server. How do we know? Connected to zoix.com on port number 26. What have we just done? If you go back to our image, we have skipped our own SMTP server and we have directly connected to the receiver's SMTP server. So because we've done that, there's no check. Do you see that? Yeah, just like that. There's no check. We have completely bypassed the security protocol. The place that was supposed to ask, are you actually from mail.io? Are you from mailtrap.io? We have completely skipped it. And we are in the server, the SMTP server of the receiver. Because we are in the SMTP server of the receiver, the entire check, the entire security is thrown out the window, boop, like basketball. It's out there, just like that. And guess what SMTP relies on for security now? It relies on, hey, I'm going to wait. If you don't talk to me in a few moments, I'm just going to disconnect you. But we can reconnect back. In most cases, it will automatically connect. In most cases, I'm actually attacking a live server. This is my live server. This is what we do. Make I go use for Amazon for educational purpose. No. Okay. Does it happen to all SMTP servers or just vulnerable ones? Most SMTP servers will do this. Now, guys, listen. The SMTP server is waiting for you to mess up. Listen to me. It's waiting for you to write a command it doesn't know. It's waiting for you to say, hey, oh, what is this? It's waiting for you to slip up. But if you greet it, it will automatically accept you. How do you greet an SMTP server? You're just going to say hello, like that, with one L, zoix.com. And if it accepts you, it's going to reply back with a hello and then tell you who you are. It's going to say, hey, hello, guy. I know who you are. This is who you are. Let's see. Press enter. And guess what? 250 accepted. Web hosting, hello, HTTP, this, cloud.com, and it gives you your IP. This is my IP. Hello. Oh, nice to meet you. Okay. Yes, this is recorded. Emmy. Hello, nice to meet you. And that is the first line of communication. We have just created the first line of communication. And guess where we are? Don't forget. I don't want you to forget. We are in the receiver's SMTP server. So we're going to say this funny line, mail from, and we're going to say info@zoix.com. If you say mail from another server, it's going to block you. Because remember, if I put mailtrap.io here, it's going to try to check. But if I say anything at zoix.com, it's going to say, I'm not going to check. I am zoix.com. So why am I checking? Who remembers that image? Right here. Check if we are the same. If not the same, before you do something. If it's the same, you do absolutely nothing. Are you seeing the craziness? Are you seeing what is happening in this world? It's crazy. Is info a real user under the domain? Yes, it is. If info is not a real user, it's going to say no, I couldn't find info. Okay? The beep when someone new joins keeps distracting the class. No, it's when someone follows, not join. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to say mail from this particular person. Press enter. And guess what guy says? Guy said, oh, fine. I found that person. That person is here. Info@zois.com is with me. So fine. And then I'm going to now say, under my own command now, because I'm talking with the server, I'm going to say RCPT, which means receipt to, I'm sending this email to CEO@zoix.com. Now, it's going to check if there is, oh, my days. It's going to check if there's a zoix.com. And if it is, it's going to say, okay. It found zoix.com and accepted that, oh, you can send message to zoix.com. So I'm going to now say data and press enter. And it says 237 message ending with that on a new line. So you can type whatever you want and end in a new line. So I'm going to create a subject. And in that subject, I'm going to say test. Let's say, not test email. Let's say fund transfer failed. Transfer failed. Please. Okay, urgent. No, we're going to make this really urgent. We're going to say urgent and then put double there and say transfer failed. Okay, we're going to press enter and we're going to say, hello, CEO. After we just realized that the transfer of $300,000 that was meant for ABC Logistics failed. We have contacted the accounts department and they need you to approve this new transfer. The new account number is 12345678900 and the SWIFT is CXWRPGTT. Okay, blah, 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 blah. And now they can go on and on and on. And after typing, they're going to press enter, not enter, full stop, to end the communication. After pressing enter, they're going to press enter now. And guess what? 250 okay, and I've created an ID for that transaction. And that's all. I just type quit, end of story, I'm back to my computer. What have we done? If you're here and you don't know what we've done, we have breached trust. We have breached everything. If I go to my account now, I have an urgent message. Even though it shows spam, I'm going to explain this. This spam is my security. I'm going to press enter. And let's see. We just realized that the transfer of 300,000 USD that was meant for ABC Logistics, we have contacted the department, blah, blah, blah. You can see exactly what we typed. Guys, this is the beginning of problem. What you're seeing is the beginning of problems. This is not even the problem. This is like, okay, so a CEO of a company can receive an email from info@zoix.com. The headers prove that it's coming from within your server. You see that ID? We even have the ID. Everything has been verified. It's legit, as legit can be. Now, this spam is coming from me. This is my own security I put in place. Many people don't put this security. Somebody's crying, Omo, pain never ends. Somebody, let me look at some of the comments here. No lies, my bro. On to billionaire cycles. Sound? Please, where can we watch the recorded video in case couldn't stay up all night? You can follow me. I don't put all of my videos back, but I will start to do that. Problem don't start. Guys, this is not the problem. If you are thinking that, oh my God, he's able to hack and use another person's domain to send email to all them. Do you know that you can literally send email to every single available domain in that server without knowing their names? I want to repeat that statement. Do you know that we can now send email to every single person in that company without knowing their email? If you need to DM, forever paid. That's nice. Okay. Now let's talk about the problem we just face. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me reply to this SMS, please. Okay. So I'm going to now tell you a little bit more about this issue. I know many of you are saying, okay, wait. What are you saying? Are you saying that we can then literally just start shooting emails? That's exactly what I'm telling you. However, SMTP has a small security measure. And the security measure is, hey, you know what? I'm going to let you send an email to a specific amount, but I'm not going to let you send all the stuff. Okay, now let's talk about email verification. If you connect to an SMTP server, we're just going to go. This is how we connected, right? Please don't forget. We just did this. This is how we connected. Oh, yes, it goes to inbox. Okay, if you know what is called a DKIM, all right, so we're going to talk about a DKIM on another live. But you can implement a DKIM on the fly, and every single time it goes to the inbox. And here's the thing, you can create your code now to do this on the fly. You can literally create a code that when you double click on it, it just runs. Yes, my security is the one that makes it go to spam. It's my security. Many people don't have that. My security makes it go to spam. If you don't have my security, straight inbox. Okay, we're going to connect and we're going to see what happens. So now we're connected. We're going to verify CEO. Okay, so guys, as you are seeing like that, just writing the word verify CEO on that server and press enter, recipient address must contain a domain. So verify, this is what we're doing, CEO@zoix.com. Administrative prohibition. This is me. This is my server denying. Many people servers will tell you if this is right. So let's verify info@zoix.com. Okay, so administrative privilege. That's me denying. Okay, so what else can we do? We can also do things like expand So we can say expand, and let's see if there are CEO. So you can see this is me. If I want to stop this, I have to go into my server and stop that. But you can see me trying to verify CEO, trying to expand. So if you just say expand, let's just say you go to a server and you say expand Emmanuel, and you press enter. Everybody in that company who has the name Emmanuel, guys, I'm not talking only about their email. I'm talking about every single person. Even if your name is Emmanuel something at that domain.com, it will look for Emmanuel. Okay. Now, this is where, oh, okay, those of you who are watching me on YouTube and Facebook, you have a problem. You are not seeing at the bottom. I see the problem now. Oh, I didn't notice that. TikTok, guys, you don't have a problem because I'm on the right spot. But who participate at ECOWAS? What does that mean? BEC guy here go large for him. Arma, creative mind, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the follow. Guys, don't forget, I am looking for those hearts, okay? We are still at just 3,000 likes. Are we kidding? Guys, this is a community. This is not Bruno coming to do live. This is a community. This is for us. This is our own thing. Guys, hackers in the house. Yeah. I need good SMS sender that hit inbox easily. We built something even better. We built an AI that make calls. If you don't know, we did that yesterday. Send me a DM if you want something like that for your business. Okay, so this is what we're talking about, and I want you to think about this for a very good time. I have no. Send me a DM. I don't have Telegram. Amy, send me a DM, and then I will write to you. Rebel, welcome back. Okay, guys, let's go and say quit. Okay, let's quit this guy. And see, I went and typed quit somewhere else. Let's quit. Okay. The Parrot terminal is not free, but you can download Kali Linux on kali.org for absolutely $0. Very 100% free, and it works exactly the same. Okay, even better if you ask me. All right. Okay. Guys, you see this email? This email is not going to fool a CEO. You see this email? It will never fool a CEO. So I'm going to show you what will fool a CEO. We're going to incorporate the power of HTML and CSS into an email. Okay. And I'm going to show you how crazy this thing can get. So let's get to writing our own HTML and CSS. Okay. Okay. Now, when you incorporate HTML and CSS, some of you will now be saying, "Oh, wait a minute, HTML and CSS. Doesn't that mean we can then start adding JavaScript?" Yes. Yes. Okay, we're going to add a simple JavaScript. We're going to try to say, okay, let's make, okay. All right. So let's take this and go to, so I think we've explained this. This is quite okay. All right. Guys, let's get to it. So the question now is it possible to write beautification emails? And when I say beautification emails, I'm referring, I need your WhatsApp number. Send me a DM. When I say beautification emails, I'm talking about those emails that will fool anybody. So step number one, we're going to go back to the telnet. You guys know this. I don't need to do this again. I don't need to type this. You guys already know this is what we typed, and we got into it. Press enter, and we're now going to say hello, zoix.com. This is the first greeting. It accepts our greeting. We're going to say mail from, and we're going to do this one from, let's do finance@zoix.com, because I do have a finance@zoix.com. And that particular one is talking about money. So this is where if I get an email from finance, I know it's money. Okay. And we have here receipt to, we're going to send it to, and we're going to send it to the CEO@zoix.com, just because that is what is open. And then now we're going to say data, press enter, and this is the message we wanted to see. It's going to say, hey, you know what? Go ahead and type your data, and once you're done, there's a mistake here. There's another vulnerability here. We can, because it wants us to type many things in new lines, we can do that. So we can say, for example, for those of you who know HTML, you'll just be laughing at this because it's basic HTML. We're going to create a mem version. Let me remove my mouse. And we're going to say mem version equals to 1.0. For those of you who know this, you don't need to look down on those who don't know. Okay, so mem version just creates a mem type, and we're going to create a subject. And the subject is going to be something like, let's say, Zelle payment failed. Okay, no, we're going to add that urgent, right? We're always the guys who want to say this is urgent. Okay, we're just going to say urgent, and then we're going to say Zelle payment failed. We're going to make this professional by putting the first P and failed as well. And we're going to say that. So Zelle payment has failed. Okay. And now we're going to create the content type. All right. This is very important when you're sending HTML to an email. Okay. This is very important because if you don't put the content type, it will not know how to display it. And we're going to say this is text HTML. And we're going to say the character set. We're going to set the character sets to, let's set this to UTF. Let's set it to UTF-8. Okay. I'm going to try to explain. Those of you who don't know what I'm doing, basically, the content type tells the server how to display this message. The character set tells you how I'm going to be writing the message. So it's like saying, I want to speak French from now on, and this is the kind of French I'll be speaking. Okay. So it's not so important for you to know exactly what is happening. Please create backup page as well, because we can't afford to lose you. Michael, thanks for that. Absolutely, I'll do that, Michael. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and press enter. And what we're going to do is just create our HTML tag. Those of you who know HTML, this is a work in the pack. And we're going to create our HTML body, which we have to close as well. So we're going to create the body. And now we can go ahead and create the H2 heading, which is the heading we want the person to see. And because we cannot have a separate CSS file, we're going to go ahead and do our CSS. We're going to set a color. Oh my days. I always write color in English, forgetting that it has to be like that. And we're going to put this red because payment has failed. And once we do that, we're going to go ahead and write what we say. Zelle payment. Again, I'm making a mistake. Forgive me for that. Zelle payment failed. And we're going to then close that H2, which is the norm. For those of you who know HTML, we must close it. All right. And we're going to go down and create a div. A div is just a container, and we want to style that container. And we're going to give that container a background. Let's start by giving that container a background. Okay. Let's add that. No image. I wanted to bring an image, but an image is just going to be so bad for us. And we're going to do triple D, just so that we are sitting on a comfortable position. We're going to add the width. And we're going to put that width to about 300 pixels. And we're going to do the height. So we're creating a div where we're going to write inside. The height, we're going to put it to 20 pixels. Okay. And we're going to create a border just so that I'll have a border radius. For those of you who don't know why we're putting a border, it's very important for you to have a border. The border helps the email to look good. You know, we're not doing the best of the best. We're just trying to show you what an attacker will actually do. So this is not the best of the best. And the border radius, we're going to put that to 10 pixels. And once we have 10 pixels, what else? We're going to then do an overflow. And I will set our overflow to a hidden setting. We're going to make it hidden. And we're going to end our div. So now we have a div. Very good. Now, as you notice, I'm taking too much time and it's noticing that, it's reading that. At some point, it's just going to say, hey, I can't let you do anything. Okay, so we're going to create another div so that we can put everything in there. And we're going to put style. And we're going to say style. We're going to say background color. Just like before. So this is going to be our background color for the text that we're going to write because we've done the background for our heading. And we're going to create a color. So if you don't know how to write colors in HTML, this is how you write them. It has to be 6 in total. And we're going to say height for that. I'm going to set that height to 100%. 100% so that will cover the entirety of our first div. Okay. And we're going to say width. And we're going to set our width to 0% so that we have no width. We inherit the width from that guy at the top. And then we're going to add an animation, which is not really an animation. And we're going to set, let's say, a countdown. Okay, we want to give the CEO some amount of time, and we're going to set that countdown to 10 seconds. No, we're going to make it to 2000 seconds. Okay, we want to get a countdown to the admin, and we're going to put the linear to infinite. Okay, and we're going to close that. And now that we've done that, we can then start closing our divs. We've done it. Okay, close our div again because we have 2 divs. So we're going to close the second one. And now we're going to add a style. All right. And in that style, we're now getting to an end. We're going to say keyframes. A little bit of JavaScript counts down. So we're counting down and we're going to open our stuff here. And we're going to say from, let's open this. And we're going to say, we're going to take that from the width, which is set currently to 100%. I think that's what we did up there. We're going to close that and close this as well. And then we're going to take from that to a specific length. I know if this sounds crazy, this is because we're writing JavaScript now. So it looks like, and we're going to put it to 0%, which is what we set up there. And we're going to now close this, which is perfect. And after we do that, we have to close the last frame, which is the first one we opened up there. And after we do that, we have to close our style script. That was a mistake on my part. We're going to close our style script. And that is actually not closing it. So I'm just making a big mistake. Okay, perfect. And now we're just going to say P. And you guys know we can write anything. Please make Zelle payment now to add Zelle name. Okay, you guys know what I mean here. We could put any Zelle name, but I'm just going to say add Zelle name. Okay, we could do anything. Crazy. All we have to do now is close our body and close our HTML. So we could do a lot of crazy things. So that is all we had to do, and that's it. Press enter, press full stop, press enter, and it's done. Okay. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, I didn't close the head. boost. Me for me. Oh my god. Guys, let's these guys are funny. Let's Amy, thanks for joining. Super like, super like, super like. Keep tapping, guys. Keep tapping, keep tapping. Say, what's up, Bruno J? Guys, all my life don't boost. Keep tapping. You know, guys, super like, super like. So it seems like I removed my mouse. I put my mouse on the second screen, on this screen I was working on, this one, and then it wasn't on the active screen because, like I said, in front of me, right here, this is where I'm going live, and then here is where I'm sharing that screen. Super like, guys, super like, let's go, super likes, and I'm happy that I noticed it fast. What country are you from? I'm originally from Cameroon. Yes, I'm originally from Cameroon. By the way, Niger as well, South African as well. All of it. I'm true Wakandan. Our small community don't boast really. Oh, I after Infinite. Oh, I went off after Infinite. Le continent, vraiment le continent. Okay, so I wrote all of the code. Okay, and let's go see what it looks like. Woo, guys, you can see here that little thing we created. You can see here this is actually HTML going through. This is real HTML going through. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to, let's go to Gemini. Okay, and we're going to say write me an email from the accounts department stating that a mistake was made during a recent payment. Do this in HTML and it should look corporate. Now, the reason why I'm doing this now is so that we don't spend our time. What I was doing was even stupid because we could literally just go to an AI right now and say, hey, do that for me. Oh, it's what? What? Gemini is so powerful now. Okay, copy everything. We just copied. Now, watch how easy AI makes this thing. All you have to do is clear your screen, go back to that same login, do your hello, do your mail from, which is finance@zois.com, do your receipts to, which is CEO@zois.com, do your data, paste your HTML code, press enter, press full stop, and guy, we're done. Of course it is. Okay, we've sent an email. Now let's go see how it looks like. So what we've done is just copy HTML and let's see if that HTML looks good. Okay, go now to the server. So we did not put a subject. And now you can see the error. This is a very huge error. Because we did not put the content type, all of those things, it appeared word for word as it's supposed to be. So we did not put the content type. Okay? So what we're going to do, the mem type and the content type and whatever, let's go back here and say, redo this and add the content type, mem type, so that an SMTP server understands. All right. So without the mem type and the content type, it's just going to fail. Okay. And you can see here now it now understands and it adds everything, including the subject. You can see here, even the from account is account added stuff. So I'm going to change this to something else. So let's copy this and let's go to a notepad editor first. So let's go to online notepad and just going to remove this, press enter, and I'm just going to remove this and say finance at zoix.com. And now let me show you another weakness. Do you know that if I put the from, I can actually change what the person sees? But anyway, we're just going to do zoix.com. Press copy all right, and we're just going to run our command again. So we're going to say quit, clear that, run that again, and hello again, zoix.com, and we're going to say mail from, the usual thing, which is like tautology, finance at zoix.com, receipt to Uzo, thanks for joining back. My guys are coming back. Let's keep liking, guys. Receipts to, and we're gonna say CEO at zoix.com, and we're gonna say data, and we're gonna paste. All right, and press enter. Press enter. It's that fast. Oh, do you think it's a high critical paid bug bounty? Yeah. Mia, yes, that's me. But if you're following me on TikTok, you have to put Zobruno underscore. Okay, there's an underscore there. All right. Let's go check it out. Okay, we got the email. And my, oh my, did that thing convert an SMTP HTML code with CSS? My, oh my, did it convert it? Important notification regarding recent payment discrepancy. Account department. Action required. Dear valued partner, please, we advise that a discrepancy has been identified requiring the payment transaction recently processed on your account due to an internal blah, blah, blah. But what you see here is HTML. Okay? Now, that is not the problem. That is not the problem. Is it possible to LS to be able to view all of emails within a company? Not. That's a good question, Jay. It's not going to work here on SMTP server. You can connect to an SMTP. You need to have privilege to be able to view their stuff. You can do what is known as privilege escalation. I think one of these days that's what we're going to do. We're going to do privilege escalation. Right now, we can't do that. Okay. So the guys who are on Facebook didn't feel that problem. The guys watching me on Facebook did not have that problem. Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Now, this is what, can someone attach a link to the message? Of course, Jack, you can attach a link, but that attachment is not the problem. Let me show you the problem. If we go here and say, just look at what I was going to say. This was great. Now write a new email with more coloring and design, okay, and add a JavaScript, because we're not going to write our own, a JavaScript button that when clicked shows a pop-up. The pop-up shows how much is owed. Guys, you are about to get into wowness. If I can send you an email that can invoke a JavaScript, I have just put you in big problems. Redo this with contents and mem type. I don't know why it keeps removing the content and mem type. You can see here it didn't add it. Okay, it didn't add it at the top here. It just went to doc type and didn't put the mem type, which definitely means the email is not going to convert it. That can be very dangerous and very interesting. Exactly. Now, if I can send you an email that can execute, a JavaScript, you are already in problems. You are in a lot of problems. Okay, a lot of it. So let's go here and see. Let's copy this. I don't think this is going to run, but let's try. Let's go back here to the same guy. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to say telnet to zoix.com. Say hello, zoix.com. Now it's become like our second our second hand, right? Because we know exactly what to do. We're going to now say mail from, like the norm. Okay. And we're going to say mail is from finance@zoix.com. And thanks for the follow. And receipts to CEO@zoix.com, like norm. Thanks for the follow. And data. And we're going to paste everything. And press enter, full stop, and press enter. And we get the email sent. And we have our stuff here. We can then quit just so that it is clean. Because the more you do it cleanly, the more the server trusts you. Let's see what we have. Email yet to come. Refresh. Spam. Are you kidding me? Like, what? Guys, are you seeing this, or am I the only one seeing this? Like, are you looking at why is it showing spam? That's my security. That's something I did for my security. Crazy. Like, guys, look at this beauty. Now, JavaScript is sitting here. JavaScript is sitting in this button. And this is where the problem happens. What do you mean? It says, see a dingue. What is dingue? I don't speak French that well. Justin from Ghana, thanks for joining. On click. Oh, now, guys, if you can click this and it works, now, for me, it's not going to work. Okay? And I know it's not going to work for me. I can click 20 times. I'll even click with you here in the click. It's not going to work. I'll tell you why. Okay? Let me tell you why it's not working. The reason why it's not working for me is because my SMTP server outrightly ignores JavaScript. For my internal security, for my company, we completely ignore JavaScript. So you can write 20 million JavaScript, it's going to be ignored. Okay? But if you don't have that security, you click here, the JavaScript will be executed. But let me show you where you are smart. We're not going to put a JavaScript here. We're going to put a link. This is where you people are finished. We're not going to encode it. Even if you encode it, it's still going to do pick it up. We're going to be smart. We're going to say, do the same thing, but change the link. Now, here's the link. We're going to go to IP. We're going to go to IP to location. No. IP logger. And we're just going to say zoix.com. Create a short link. Collect smart data, collect GPS data, and change it, yips.is to just save, copy that, and this is what we're going to say. We're going to go back to our AI, since we don't want to write too much. We're going to say, replace the JavaScript with this link, so that if someone opens the link, if someone clicks on the button, they are taken to this link. What if you encode a JavaScript? Forever paid. No, I'm still going to pick it up. Okay. Justin, thanks for the follow. Yes, Justin. Machi. Gonna pick that up. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back here, and this is gonna be the end of us of our class. But hey, we're gonna take questions. So hang in there. Keep liking, guys. Why do you stop liking? Why do you people stop liking and sharing when I'm talking? We need to be doing that, guys. Like literally, it's your phone. Pata, 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 pata. The end of class. Why? Class just started. Forever paid. Okay, let's keep going, guys. I want us to get like we're at 3,000 likes, man. We should be at 15,000 likes. There are people who come on TikTok here and don't do what we're doing. They don't share much of what we're sharing, not even 10% of what we're sharing. They get 20,000 likes. Okay, and I come and I'm sharing this, and you guys, how can I get SMTP? Send a DM. Okay, we're gonna go back and do the stuff. Hello, zoix.com. Hey, after this, we're going to do the same thing for a camera. Okay, so hold on tight. Mail from finance@zoix.com. We now know this, right? I'm assuming everybody knows this now. RCPT receipts to CEO@zoix.com. Data. Paste in. And you can see our link right here, right? Okay, our link is right there. Press enter. It's done. This is all being done on a Linux and has using Telnet to spoof that domain. Exactly. You followed, brother. I will inbox you. Thank you, Amy. Okay. So we're going to say quit just so that it trusts us more. And we're going to clear. And we're now going to go to my server here and see if we have a new spam email. And we have urgent discrepancy here. And then we now have this. If you click to view, you get taken to my link, checks your browser, allow this time, and it opens zoix.com for you. Okay, I said zoix.co, so that doesn't exist, doesn't open. But guess what you have told me? You have just told me exactly where you are. So I'm going to go here, reload, and this is exactly where you are. I can see your IP, I can see you use Chrome, I can see you use OX, I can get your smart data, I can see exactly where you are. I can get to know information like this. Your battery is 100%. I know. What? Even my battery? Yes. Your battery is 100%. You have an accelerometer, so your device knows when it is upside down or not. AdLock is not available. Apple Pay is not available. Google Pay is supported on your device, so there is credit card on that thing. Battery is 100%. Screen size is really large. That should be a laptop. Color gamut is red, green, and I don't know what S stands for. RTT 50. So this is the how fast your internet is, 50 milliseconds. Your downlink is 10 megabyte per second. You can download pretty fast. You're using something that looks like 4G. Your cookie is enabled, so I can do cookie stealing. You have 8 gigabyte of RAM. Yes, I also know your RAM. You click on a link. Okay. Yes, I'm familiar with RMM. Yeah. I also know your RAM. I know how much RAM you have. I have your gyroscope is set to yes. Your incognito mode is not available. So if you were watching something on incognito, guys, you know what I'm talking about. I know now. Savvy Blinks is like, damn. Yes, your language is English US. You have local storage, which means you have a hard drive. Your time offset, I can know your time. UTC -5. Your operating system is OXO, American. You are somewhere around Chicago because that's the time zone you're using. Your vendor is Google. Blah blah blah. Your IP address is that you're using Macintosh. You are in United States. Your city is Minneapolis. I'm exactly in that city. Your state is Minnesota. Your GPS coordinates are these. I got that accuracy from GPS. If I'm wrong by 37 meters only. You clicked a link. You clicked a link. For those of you who might say, oh, this is not true, he just figured this thing out, made it up himself, and sent it to us. I'm going to be putting this same link up here. This same link up here. The same link I click on, it's in the comment section. Go to the comment section right now. If you want to believe your eyes, click on that link. Just the link only. Just click. Only click on the link. Just click. When you click, just come down to the comment section and say, I've clicked, so that we know who is clicking before I go and check. Okay? DNKE. Yes, you want to see yours. Click, please. Click link, please. Click it, click it, click it. Just a simple click. Okay. We have new person clicking from Samsung Internet 28. Click it. Show me mine then. Did you click? When you click, please do allow, follow the live button. Isaac, what is it? Isaac, what is that? Guys, I don't know why we stop liking this thing. Honestly, guys, why do we stop liking this live? I know I'm giving you value somehow, and all I'm asking in return is, hey, just like. Okay, I click Billy. Woo! A lot of people clicked. What the hell? We have this guy from Cameroon. I'm going to take people who show their location. Smart data. We have somebody. What? We have somebody using Safari. WorldStream BV is an internet service provider. They are in Nigeria using a satellite provider from another place, and we know where they are. I'm not gonna call the guy's name. We don't even know their name, so that's what this is even good. We're going to go to maps.google.com, and we're gonna put in their GPS coordinates. Let's see if we get to this guy's house. Guy, if you are the one here, and I'm going to your house right now, you can show us some love by saying that was me, or just something so that we know that this is real. Oh, wait a minute. Literally, we can. Hold on. Ooh, this guy, we can literally look at his house. Oh, my. Who is this? Who? Can you please recreate this HTML letter again through AI, please? No, we just did that. You'll see through the village. See Nigeria, my brothers. This is somebody's house. This is, wow. The person is living somewhere here. That's the house right there. Oh, okay, no. It's somewhere here. Omo. Omo. Okay, let's go to the next Nigerian person. Oh no, next person. Not necessarily. We have somebody from Kenya who clicked on it. We have Nigeria. This Nigeria guy is in Abeokuta and is accurate to 13 meters. Like, nah, we can literally just walk into this guy's house. Okay, watch. I didn't show this. 13 meters, ad block, no. Apple Pay supported. You are using an Apple phone. Google Play supported. It's a phone. I can see that. Dark mode is set to yes. So you are in the night. Right now, you are in the night. It's not daytime yet for you. You have HDR, so it's a good screen. You have set your language to English in Germany. Okay, that's interesting. You are in a +1 time zone GMT, so that's definitely Nigeria. You are using iOS 18.7. That's an iPhone. You are using the Lagos time zone. Your IP is this IP. You're using Safari to send that link. You're using Akamia Technologies as your internet service provider. You are in the city of Abeokuta. The state is Lagos. We're going to see your GPS coordinates now. Let's check that out. And let's see. Guys, that's just from visiting a link on an email, okay? Now, there's so many other links you can create, but we're going to check this guy first. Press enter. Oh my, look at where guy is. Let's change this to satellite view. Why did I lose the pin? Okay, this is a pin. Oh, I have to refresh. That pin went off. And when the pin goes off, I don't know where to drop the guy. So we're going to drop. Oh, yeah, we can actually see close into this guy's house. Oh, this is a fence. This is his house. Look at that. Okay, no. Yeah, this is a house. Yeah, you are by the corner of this room. This is your house. You are near this door. I can see it. It doesn't give the exact location, my bro. Yes, sometimes it's not going to be exact. It says accurate to 13 meters. Okay, 13 meters. Milan texted, that's me. Show Kenya. Okay, Kenyan guy said we should show him. That's actually a good challenge. The Kenyan guy, I skipped you because your accuracy is by your IP. Okay, your accuracy is IP, so you are not giving us the right location. But let's see if we can get more information from you. So the Kenyan guy is using a Samsung Internet 29, Android 10. This is IP address. Okay, guys, let me show you that by revealing this IP address, there's also trouble. Some phones have SMTPs. Is this some made-up video? No, we're doing that real. I used to do it before using Grabify. Exactly. So if I go now and ping this guy, the Kenyan guy, we're now on your matter. You see, I'm getting reply from the Kenyan guy. I can then stop that ping, and then instead of just pinging the Kenyan guy, I can then go and say nmap minus st minus pn, so that it's a little bit faster for this particular Kenyan guy. So we can know what ports are open on your phone. How are you getting their IP? They literally just clicked on a link. I am Babvik. Thanks for the follow. They just click on a simple link and we got the IP. Not just the IP, we got where they stay, we got their address and stuff like that. So Kenya guy is in Nairobi County. This is your estimated, and it's telling me that it's by IP. So I know it's not going to be accurate. Let's look for another accurate guy. We have IP. We have one guy here in Nigeria who got accuracy of 13 meters as well. Okay, is this the Akame guy? Okay. So we got a Nigerian. Okay, this is the first one. We got, okay, this is the second one, 13. This guy, we have not seen this guy. Akame, we're going to click on that. I think we've seen this guy. Abeokuta, Lagos. And this guy, your GPS is quite accurate. I'm just going to open your location. Your GPS, your data is more refined. I know guys don't know what I'm saying, but I'm going to try to prove that. Yes, we've seen this guy before. I think so. And we're going to press enter. Oh, have we seen this guy before? Really? No, we have not. This is your house right here. The house with the stars. Who is this guy? Find me. Shop Wahala. Nah, he can't find me. Do me. What? Do me UK. Okay, the UK guy said we should do him. That's a good one. Let's do the UK guy. Oh, UK guy. Ooh, how did I miss the UK guy? The UK guy is accurate to 22 meters. Let's click on smart data. UK guy, this is your device information. Accelerometer available, ad lock, Google Play supported. Let me zoom in. Your battery is at 57%. UK guy, deny or accept. UK guy, is your battery right now? It will be at 55 or 56. UK guy, we want to hear from you. Where is this UK guy? UK guy just disappeared. If you can find me, I'll stop TikTok. Check mine in Zimbabwe. Yes, 56%. Okay, UK guy, you are honest. UK guy, you are using a Wi-Fi network. Your Wi-Fi is pretty fast, 9.2 megabyte per second. It looks like a 4G network. You have an 8 gigabyte of RAM. So that's definitely not a phone. That seems to be a computer. A tablet, I might say. No, let's keep going. +1. Yeah, actually in the UK, Android 10. Oh, reduced motion session storage. You are somewhere around London. But let's get to your exact location, my G. UK guy, you are in the city of Portslade. UK guy, true or false? Portslade. UK guy. Are you using witchcraft, Uga? UK guy, we are talking to you now. UK guy, are you in Port Lake? I don't know that city. UK guy says yes. So UK guy, let's go to your house because now it's night for you. So wherever I'm going to is exactly your house. Press comma, and I think your information is more accurate because of the zeros at the back. I will get to exactly your house. I will probably be able to find a camera near your house that I can track. Ooh, UK guy, are you in a hotel? What the? UK guy, according to statistics, wait, I'm not doing this correctly. UK guy, I need to find your exact location. UK guy, is this your address, number 78? Woohoo! UK guy, I got your real address, UK guy. UK guy, is this your house? UK guy say yes. I'm the US. Find me. Find me, Canada. Did you click on the link? UK guy. Oh, UK guy. Is this your house? I like your fence, UK guy. Mr. X, UK guy, come and talk to us. Find me in Nigeria. Just mix 74. Yes, this one. Okay, UK guy just confirmed. And UK guy, let me be honest with you. I love your house. Looks very cozy. I like your fence. You're one secretive guy, Ivory Coast. UK guy, excellent, excellent. Thanks for that share. Okay, so many people are clicking on that link right now. So that shows that people wants to learn this. Okay, Cote d'Ivoire guy, you are IP, so I'm not going to talk too much about you. Another Cote d'Ivoire IP, I'm not going to talk too much about you. So guys, if you want me to talk about you, why are you saying IP? There's somebody from Hong Kong here, IP as well. So when you say IP, all I get is just the information here, and I'm not going to talk too much about, you know. So let's go check our guy. I told you that this guy, whose IP is this one, has SMTP. I'm not going to attack this guy on live. No, I'm Hong Kong and Germany. Guy, click on accuracy. When he asks you for smart data, say yes, there are better ways than links. There are way better ways than links. We're just moving from SMTP, and then we show how you can put a link in an SMTP, and that's where we come to. There are way better ways than links, right? All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? So, guys, let me see if more people are clicking on that link. Guys, please, if you click on the link, you cannot deny, say, hey, don't collect smart data, and they say, oh, find me. We're not going to do it. We are not magicians. We can't do that. Okay. 18 unique clicks. Show unique only. Cote d'Ivoire guy. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You can never in this life find my location. I won't lie if you say it. Well, I'm not gonna compare with you. I'm not here to prove anything to you. Okay, those who know who I am know what I can do. So I'm not gonna say, oh, I can find your location. Blah, blah. I don't take those challenges. You are not the only Nigerian here, okay? I'm also a Nigerian. We have one guy from the Ukraine. This is interesting. The Ukraine person, guys, if you're trying to lie, I can find out from your IP if you are using a VPN also. But can you help me learn it too? You can click on the link on my bio. I do teach cybersecurity. Nigeria, find iPhone XR, iPhone XR, iPhone XR from Nigeria. So we have flag Côte d'Ivoire. Donc j'ai des gens à Côte d'Ivoire ici qui parlent français. Comment tu suivrais cette live en anglais? Parce que moi j'ai fait tout ça en anglais. Comment tu fais ça? Tu suivres ça en anglais? You find my location in South Africa, I'll subscribe to your channel. Click on the link then. The link is right there. Somebody should share the link on the person. Click on the link. We'll find it on South Africa. How to hack SMTP. We just finished that. Exactly. iPhone XR. Ooh, let me find that person. Okay, guys, by the way, iPhone XL. Non, there's no iPhone XL here. Mais gens qui parlent français, comment tu ouvres ça en anglais? Parce que moi, je parle un peu de français, je peux expliquer un peu de ça en français, mais pas trop. How to hack database and some web leads to the. Okay. No, we're not doing that today. Let's move on with the class. Exactly, Dada. Let's move on with the class. Okay, guys, this is what we're going to do. And this is what I want to show you as one of the things that do you know that many phones and many cameras have SMTP ports? Yeah. So we're gonna try one. We're gonna go to a website called shodan.io. If you click on the link now, I just moved out from me. Don't click on it anymore. I just want you to find me. Don't forget me. Don't forget me. Okay, no problem. Don't forget me. It's fine. You wanted to bring the style that whole, oh, you can find me. It's a challenge. I'm not gonna do challenge. So we're gonna look for webcam has underscore screenshot set to equals to true. And we're gonna go and search. Now, let me advise you, we might see things that we don't like. Don't say that here, then but DM me I get. Don't know that interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and scroll down. Okay, I'm just gonna take this camera just because I see that it's 200 okay. All right, I see that it's webcam 7, and I see that it's using webcam 7 and it's in Italy, it's in Rome. I'm just gonna open the camera, and believe me or not, most of these camera we can not only access to them, we can control them, and this is one good example. So can I move this camera to the left or down? I want to sit down a little bit. I just click down, and in Rome that camera moves. Oh my god. Oh, guys. You know, like, I don't, this is what we should do tomorrow. Like, you are in Africa and controlling a camera in Rome. Guys, we are controlling a camera. If you are in Rome and looking about, this camera is moving. Okay? It's shaking, going that way, going this way. Oh my God. I should not look at somebody's face, please. Oh, it's the St. Peter Basilica. How many cameras are here? Okay, let's show you something. It says only one camera is here. What if I tell you that there's more than one camera here? But is it illegal? What type of English is that, Anonymous? How do we make money with this? Okay, you tell me. How do we know it's not a simulation? Because it's live and I'm reading your comments right now. Okay, somebody has gone to that camera as well and is moving it as well. Okay, so I think it's one of you in the class. Let's take the camera's IP and let's do some magic. So first off, we're going to ping the camera's IP, make sure that it's live, even though we just saw that it's live, but don't worry, we need to double check all the time. See? You see why I say cybersecurity is so sweet? If you were a script kiddie, you would say, oh, the IP is there, so I'll just take the IP and attack it, but it's not pinging back. What tool do you use for this? All my days. We're not using tools. We have not even used a single tool today. Everything we've done today is just doing it by ourselves. So we're going to go and say, scrap that. This guy is not responding. So let's see if we can nmap. But we can't even nmap somebody that's not responding, right? So we're going to say, let me try nmapping it. Nmap minus st minus pn and then that IP. But then you have to remember, most of the cameras will not respond. They're just feeding information to a server. Cam status connection is closed. All right, perfect. It could happen. So Roma Ebado de Senato. What the hell is this? So I'm just going to go here. It seems like this is the location. So let's go to maps and type that. It's a place. Yes, we're looking at that right now. It's this place. There are restaurants nearby. No, it doesn't look like what. Oh yeah, looks like this now. This is that house. Ooh, yes, this is a house. Okay, the camera is looking at this. Uh, it's basically a CCTV camera hacking tool. I built a tool in Rust that exploits a common vulnerability and explosion number 9995 of 2018. Okay, that's good. Excellent. Share that. If you want to, he will teach you better. Join whenever he is live. Amy, thanks for that. Okay, so this is, guys. So if we go around, we can clearly see that this is a building we're seeing on Google. So that place has been okay. So that doesn't give us anything. Let's go ahead and check another camera. This one is in pitch darkness. This one is not live. Oh, this is what I say, right? This is what oh my God. I say this all the time. Why will you buy a camera and put it inside the house? And when you put it inside the house, you think that because you have an app on your phone that need a password, the camera is inaccessible. It's 100% accessible. Dexter, thanks. I'm going to check that out. Thank you so much for sharing, bro. Oh no, it's live as well. Guys, this is somebody's house that is live. Now, let's go check out. Let's see if we can help this person. It's on port 8181. Let's see if we can help this person. So we're going to try to check it and then block it if possible. Okay, we're not going to get a reply here. This is for sure. Let's ping this IP first. Make sure that we're getting a reply back. Yeah, we're not going to get a reply back. I see many cameras in house. Yes, there's so many. Like, honestly, right? I don't even know why they do that. Like, it's Isaac, thank you for that. Oh my days, like why? Let's close this one. I don't even get why people do this, right? Like I don't like if you go to JavaScript, like this is it. No, I'm not gonna no, this is so bad. This is I don't know why people do this, to be honest with you. This oh my days. Why? The question is why? That's my question. Why? Why? Why do this? Okay, guys. All right. No. No. In the freaking bedroom is getting dangerous. Okay. Okay, guys, this is what we're going to do. We're going to be talking about CCTV exploitation tomorrow. And also, we're going to be talking about air traffic control security. Now, if you've not been coming to my class or to my live, I keep saying this thing is a class. It's not a class, it's a live. If you've not been coming, you don't want to miss tomorrow. Because tomorrow, we're going to be talking more about this. What is the name of the site? What do you mean the name of the site? What site? Bliss, thank you. How to learn from scratch. Go to the link in my bio and you can learn from scratch. Guys, if you want to learn from me, you can go to zoiccyberacademy.com. All right? Go to zoiccyberacademy.com. I take 25 students every month and I train them from grounds up. I've put my link there. I'm going to pin it. I train my students from grounds up. Okay, I take 25 students and I train them till they become cybersecurity professionals. You get at least 2 certifications and you get job placement. Uncle, stop that sound. It's annoying. Mr. X. That sound that when it comes when people are following me, yeah, I think you have a point. Even I hear ping ping a lot. So I'm going to go to sound and I'm going to take it off. All right. So that has been our class for today. Okay. How much is the cost? Go to the website. Everything is explained in the website. Every single thing, including the pricing, everything. When you apply, be wary you might be denied. Okay? This is my prices. You might be denied. All right? The reason why you might be denied is because I screen to take the best student. Okay, I screen to take the best student and I train them up. And my next cohort, I'm taking my next student to Saudi Arabia for the Black Hat event. All right, my company is part of the Black Hat events, and we are going to be going to Saudi Arabia. If you are in Africa and you want a discount, write to me. If you are denied on the website but you think that you need more, write to me. Whether you sign up in what other month, I give you up to $14,000 of value when you join my course. Okay, guys. All right. You might be seeing me with some of your celebrities. That is me with the former president of Mauritius. That is me and your guy, Obi Kubana. All right. So I've met some of the best guys. That is me on CNN, my interview on CNN. And I am doing my best. That is me with El Haj Diouf. Those of you who are football fans, you know Diouf very well. That is me in Dakar, just having fun, Senegal. That's how I speak French. For those of you who are wondering how I speak French, I've done some business with the French people. Someone text me on Telegram. Okay, Vec, see you guys, and we're going to talk tomorrow on hacking into security cameras, and not only security cameras, but hacking air traffic controls. How do you hack into an air traffic control to not only listen what a pilot is telling the air traffic control, but if time allow us and it's all good, we might also be talking about how to intercept the communication. All right, that is going to introduce you to air traffic security. And those of you who want to jump into that, it's a huge business right now. They are hiring a lot of cybersecurity guys, and you have the option to do that. So thank you so much. I greet you all and see you guys in the next one. I don't usually have my time when I go live. Just follow me and add your notification. I don't know when I go live because I have too many companies I'm running. So when I get free, then I do it. Okay. Okay, because it's 3 a.m. here. How to get a discount? Go to the website, sign up, and then book your one-on-one. When you book your one-on-one, when we are talking, tell me, hey man, I want a discount. Even we partnered with some universities who are giving discount. We've also partnered with some podcasters who are giving discount. You can get up to 50% off. All right. See you guys tomorrow. And thank you for the love, man. See you guys tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye. All right, if you were watching on Facebook, we're about to go off on Facebook as well, and LinkedIn and YouTube. See you guys tomorrow. Just like I said, we're going to do the same thing. Have a nice one, guys. Bye bye now.